Hello everybody and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're having an amazing week. Currently it is Friday and let's get right to the charts as Bitcoin is, as you can see right now, rejecting once again from the value area low and the POC of this range that we are right now currently trading below. You can see we are still above the 200 EMA though. This is the 200 daily moving average, which previously has held us very nicely, and the moment we get below this moving average, we do tend to see more downside happening, like the case right here in the tariff crash in April. You can see once we got the first break through to the 200 EMA, then we got a reclaim, and then we started trading below it for basically 50 days. So it is possible that the same thing happens now. Now Bitcoin is also right now, you can see on the daily time frame and the other hourly time frames, still trading above the weekly S1, and we are, if we draw our smaller range after the capitulation, right now finding us basically in the middle of the range. Basically we are almost a few percent away from the value area low, which is at 108k right here at the smaller range. So basically this is also very important level. Bitcoin holds 108 to 106k, then potentially we are going to get another retest, potentially to 112 or 113, maybe during the weekend, maybe with the start of next week. But also something very important, that if we start breaking down this range, 102 or maybe even $98,000 is a very possible. This is basically my target right here for the short term for Bitcoin. Also something very important is that today is, you can see, the 31 of October, which is also Halloween. Happy Halloween everybody. And we have 7 hours until we get another monthly candle closure, and then we get our monthly candle for November. And also if we close around this price target right here at around this level, this will be the first bearish Bitcoin month since the first bearish October in Q4 basically for Bitcoin since 7 years, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe we can find some data on here. I don't remember where exactly those quarterly numbers were for Bitcoin. Maybe they were somewhere around here. Quarterly, let's see here. Bitcoin quarterly performance. No, that's not it. I'm looking for something else. But anyways, basically this is the first bearish month for first red October since basically 7 years, which is very interesting. I don't remember where this was, but anyways, so basically if we go back on a lower time frame for Bitcoin, you can see right here we are right now trading and rejecting from a very key zone. Ethereum also rejecting, you can see, from the 4-yearly resistance, which is it was a support, and right now it is becoming resistance since we are once again below it. You can see right here, this is also very important level for Ethereum. Solana also back below the value area high of this big macro range right here, you can see. So since we are back right here, and if we start breaking down, then the POC of around 145 would be completely normal if we go down and take out this level. Hype also did get a drop, as I talked about yesterday, that we are potentially going to be getting a correction. And can you see, we did dump down 12% all the way to the weekly pivot, and right now potentially we are going to continue pushing lower. SUI is looking absolutely terrible. XRP looks kind of okay, sitting at the weekly S1. The pump token also looks absolutely terrible. You can see we almost touched this trend line and then we got a rejection. Now let's go into the stock market. You can see we have a third bearish day in a row in the S&P 500, which from the all-time high that we made is right now down almost 1.5%. The Nasdaq is also down from the all-time high that it's made, almost 2% basically. So the stock market is potentially going to have some correction after 3 weeks of up price movement. The dollar is, as you can see, like I said in my previous video, starting to push higher on the weekly, on the daily, on the 12-hourly. Basically it is looking very nice. And as you know, if the dollar starts running up, potentially reclaiming 101 or even higher, then we are going to be seeing and getting Bitcoin to potentially correct further to the downside, which would be completely normal and healthy. If we look at the liquidation heat map, you can see we still have liquidity piling up on the downside. And even if we go on the larger time scale, you can see most of the liquidity is sitting around 93 to 94,000, which is basically where our Fibonacci golden pocket is sitting right here, the 0618 level and the 065, and potentially deeper down 85,000 is our 786, which is a deeper retracement. So those levels are all possible to be hit if Bitcoin starts breaking lower back into this previous range. Basically, if we take the volume of this whole move right here after the break, you can see exactly we have our value area low sitting around 92 to 93,000, and if we start breaking lower, those deeper corrections would be possible to get hit. So this is also a potential scenario that could happen for Bitcoin. The ETF inflows are looking absolutely crazy. You can see we have another 500, almost 500 million outflow for the day, with BlackRock selling 290 million, which is also something you want to keep in mind. The fear and greed index is right now dropping down again. You can see we are right now sitting at 31 in the fear zone. Altcoin season is absolutely cooked. We are sitting right now in the Bitcoin market again, as dominance is rising. Market cap, total market cap sitting at 3.7 trillion. Long versus shorts ratio for the day. Of course, we have another day in a row of more sellers in the market, which is completely normal with the price action for now. And I think this covers it for today. We will see what the new month will bring us once the the monthly candle closes in about 7 hours. And yes guys, that will be it. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.